Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about something very simple but very powerful. It is something that can change your life, improve your skills, and help you achieve your goals. That thing is small daily habits. Many people think that success comes from doing something big. They believe that successful people wake up one morning and suddenly become great. But in reality, success is usually the result of small actions repeated every day for a long time. Think about learning English. Imagine that one person studies English for 3 hours on one day and then does nothing for the next 2 weeks. Another person studies English for only 20 minutes every day. Which person do you think will improve more after 6 months? Most likely, the second person will improve more. Why? Because consistency is more important than intensity. Doing something regularly is often better than doing a lot only once in a while. Small habits work because they are easy to repeat. If a goal feels too big, people often give up. For example, if someone decides to read 100 pages every day, they may feel excited at first. However, after a few days, they may become tired and stop reading altogether. But what if they decide to read only 5 pages a day? 5 pages may not sound impressive, but it is much easier to continue. Over time, those 5 pages become hundreds and then thousands of pages. This is how habits work. Small actions may seem unimportant today, but their results become visible in the future. Let's take another example. Imagine 2 friends. One friend eats healthy food most of the time and goes for a short walk every day. The other friend often eats unhealthy food and spends most of the day sitting down. After 1 week, there may not be a huge difference between them. After 1 month, the difference may still be small. But after several years, the difference can become very noticeable. The same principle applies to learning, fitness, money, relationships, and personal growth. Many people underestimate what they can achieve in 1 year and overestimate what they can achieve in 1 day. We live in a world where people want quick results. They want to learn a language in 1 week. They want to become fit in 1 month. They want success immediately. However, most valuable things take time. A tree does not grow overnight. A strong building is not built in a single day. A skilled musician does not become excellent after 1 practice session. Everything meaningful requires patience. Patience is one of the most important qualities a person can develop. Unfortunately, patience is becoming rare. When people do not see immediate results, they often think their efforts are useless. They stop trying because they cannot see progress. But progress is not always visible. Imagine an ice cube in a cold room. The temperature slowly rises from 25 degrees below zero to 24 degrees below zero, then to 23, then to 22. Nothing appears to happen. The ice cube still looks exactly the same. As the temperature continues to rise, the ice cube remains frozen. Finally, when the temperature reaches 0 degrees, the ice begins to melt. People often notice only the melting. They do not notice all the changes that happened before it. Success works in a similar way. Many improvements happen beneath the surface before they become visible. That is why it is important to trust the process. When you learn English, there may be days when you feel that you are not improving. You may listen to English videos and still miss some words. You may read articles and still find difficult vocabulary. This is normal. Learning is not a straight line. Some days feel easy. Some days feel difficult. The important thing is to keep going. Every sentence you read, every word you learn, and every minute you spend listening to English is helping you improve. Even when you cannot see the results immediately, your brain is learning. Another reason why small habits are powerful is that they shape your identity. Many people focus only on outcomes. They say, I want to lose weight. I want to speak English fluently. I want to become successful. These are good goals, but there is an even better question. Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Ask yourself, who do I want to become? For example, instead of saying, I want to read more books, you can say, I want to become a reader. Instead of saying, I want to learn English, you can say, I want to become an English speaker. When your identity changes, your actions begin to change naturally. A reader reads. A healthy person exercises. A learner studies. A kind person helps others. The more you repeat an action, the more you strengthen that identity. This is why daily habits are so important. Every action is like a vote for the person you want to become. If you read today, you cast a vote for becoming a reader. If you practice English today, you cast a vote for becoming an English speaker. If you exercise today, you cast a vote for becoming a healthy person. No single action will transform your life overnight. However, thousands of small actions can completely change your future. Another interesting thing about habits is that your environment affects them. People often believe that success depends only on motivation. But motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel motivated. Other days you do not. Instead of depending on motivation, try to create an environment that makes good habits easier. If you want to read more, keep a book near your bed. If you want to learn English, keep English content easily available on your phone. If you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle nearby. Small changes in your environment can lead to big changes in your behavior. Now, let's talk about mistakes. Many people think successful people never fail. This is not true. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has bad days. The difference is that successful people do not quit after making mistakes. Imagine that you miss one day of practice. That is not a problem. The real problem begins when one missed day becomes one missed week, and then one missed month. A simple rule is this: never miss twice. If you skip a habit today, try to return to it tomorrow. Do not allow one mistake to become a permanent habit. Remember, perfection is not required. Consistency is more important than perfection. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to keep moving forward. Even slow progress is still progress. At the end of the day, success is not usually about talent. Talent can help, but habits often matter more. A person with average talent and excellent habits can achieve amazing results. Meanwhile, a talented person with poor habits may struggle. Your future is being built by the things you do every day. The small choices you make today may seem insignificant, but they are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. So start small. Read one page. Learn one new word. Walk for 10 minutes. Practice for a short time. Do something that your future self will thank you for. Remember that great achievements are often the result of small actions repeated consistently. Do not focus only on the destination. Focus on the process. Trust your efforts. Be patient. Keep learning. Keep growing. And most importantly, never underestimate the power of small daily habits. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.